All right. Beautiful evening to you all. Let me know if you can hear me loud and clear. Can I get an
This call
emoji on
is
the
now
chat
being
section? Can you
recorded.
hear me loud and clear?
This
Can I get
call
an
is now
emoji?
taking notes.
If you can hear me loud and clear, can I get an emoji on the chat section? Can someone hear me loud and clear? All right. All right. Thank you. I'm so happy to see powerful leaders in this call tonight, despite the poor weather in my own location. I don't know your own location. This weather, they say it's weather for two. I don't know. It's a very, very interesting weather that you need to go and sleep and rest very well. So, but so many persons made it a way to join this meeting. So we really appreciate your dedication, your sacrifice, your time. So you're highly welcome to this meeting. And I can tell you for free, the sacrifice you're making to be part of this meeting worth your time. It's worth your time. So I'm going to go ahead to start this meeting. I recognize all the leaders and our guests in the meeting. You are highly welcome. My name is Bennett Sintima, and I'm your host tonight, the gatekeeper to this great community, Pluto's Lab. And I want to briefly tell you what Pluto's Lab is all about. Okay, it's a fintech, a blockchain fintech solution, all right, that has created a bridge between cryptocurrencies and fiat currency. So we are able to solve a lot of solutions that exist in both space. We're able to bridge these two as one entity, one singular currency, so that we can actually use both cryptocurrency to do your normal transactions and, of course, solving solutions that also exist in fiat currency too. Now, we'll go in detail explaining this to you. I want to first of all draw our mind back to cryptocurrency and some of the challenges that exist in cryptocurrency before we now go into fiat currency. Now, in cryptocurrency, many persons that have ventured into cryptocurrency lost a lot of money, including me speaking to you. Okay. Yeah. Now, many reasons why we lost those money because not having the right information, first, not having the right information, not having the right mentors, and third, not buying into the coin that were hyped by influencers instead of the real project, a project that have use cases, real use cases. Now, yes, many persons also have made some profits in some meme coins. Granted, many persons have made some profits in some meme coins. But some people they focus on trading meme coins, and they know that it's actually like gambling because it's something that can wake up one morning and see that the whole thing has gone to zero. The coin has been removed. It has happened countless times. So if you're trading meme coin, it's something that you just buy and trade up, not holding it for a long time. But the kind of asset we're talking about here is something that you can actually hold for a long time, even for a generation to come. Just like you're buying in cryptocurrency, like buying in Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and hold it for a long time because you know they're great assets. That is the kind of thing we're talking about here. Now, when it comes to cryptocurrency, there are a few things that you need to look at for when you are venturing into crypto or when you want to buy into an asset. What are the few things you need to look at for to know whether the asset is a good one or a poor one? Now, take note of these three things. One is the token economics of the coin, how the coin is being distributed. Okay, how many wallets is holding this coin, and how would the coin be released to people? Is it going to be released by is it going to be influenced by normal demand and supply in the market, or is it going to be controlled by the owners of the coin? Okay, these are the few things to look at for. And how do you go about doing that? There are many instruments to use. You can use an app called desk cleaner. You can use this one other app. Okay, copy the contract address of that app or the coin. Go and search for it on desk cleaner. You can find some information about the coin. Know how many persons are holding the coin and how many wallets is holding it and the percentage these people are holding. Because why it's important to look at these things that if it's a coin that you see 60% of it is being held by 3 or 4, 5, 10 wallets means that these wallets that hold this quantity of coin can actually dump it at any time they want. Okay, because they control the circulation of these assets. That's what it means. Now, so you need to check all these things. Now, another thing you need to look at for too What is the coin being used for? The utility of the coin. What solution is it solving? What's getting value to this coin? Is it just a hype by influencers, or is it going to be something that is solving real life solution in the digital finance world? These are things we need to look at for too. Then the community. How large is the community? And how educated the community? I remember, I don't know how many of us know about Luna Classic. Okay, when Luna, if you have been in the crypto space for some time now, you know about what happened to Luna, how many persons lost a large sum of money, okay, on Luna. But you know what? They have a very strong community that even at the crash of Luna to Luna Classic up to 0.000 something, people are still believing in it. Few days the coins, because of the hype, the community are hyping it, the coin had made some good profit. I think I canceled about 1-0. Okay, but my point is that is community strength, all right? But community can be the community strength is not enough to actually make a coin to be a good one. Okay, even if the coin have a large community, but the coin doesn't have a good token economics and utility, it can still be like a normal meme coin to also crash one day, just like the case of Luna. Sorry, I'm using that classic as example. Now, but so all these things that things need to look at for. I mentioned 3 things: the token economics, the utility, and the community. So how is Pluto's Lab faring in these 3 things I mentioned? On the token economics, Pluto's Lab has just 210 million market supply of that coin, total supply. Out of the 210 million total supply, the owners of the coin, the legal team, the dev team, and all the investors, all are talking is a smart contract. And the smart contract regulates the release of this coin just 1% per month. So it means that nobody has monopoly of the coin. Nobody can dump the coin at will. Okay, nobody is a whale in the project. That's what it means. So the coin will really be influenced by normal demand and supply. The second thing about the coin is the utility. Now, the utility, I'm talking about use cases. What solution is this coin solving? Now, in the event of solving real life solution, Pluto's Lab created 3 subsidiaries. First is Skydar.io. Skydar.io takes care of the blockchain solution of Pluto's Lab. CaviPay.io. CaviPay.io takes care of the fintech solutions of Pluto's Lab. Then we have Kaifu.io. Kaifu.io takes care of our innovative trading bots. Now, I'm going to explain how these 3 companies or subsidiaries of Pluto's Lab are creating real life value into these projects, Pluto's Lab. Now, for Skydar.io, Pluto's Lab decided to create the very first decentralized wallet that has innovative solutions. Now, on Pluto's Lab, on Skydar.io, it's just like normal trust wallets, MetaMask and Phantom. It's a decentralized wallet. But this decentralized wallet has other solution that is solving. For instance, you can actually swap from one chain to another chain without bridging in the decentralized wallet. And that is the very first wallet, the only wallet I know of in the entire blockchain that has this solution. Secondly, you can, if you send money to a wrong network by mistake, okay, you want to transfer money and you maybe send that money to a wrong network, that money can be called back. It's not totally lost like you have in every other wallet. And this is another big solution. Why is this a big solution? I remember 2020, I was actually doing transactions. One in the place of my community, and I made a mistake and sent money to a wrong network. $5,000 disappeared. All right, I was supposed to send that money to ERS20. Sorry, Tron TRS20, and I sent it to BEP20. That money got missing, and of course, there's no how to retrieve it because it is a challenge that exists in blockchain. Till tomorrow, if you make mistake and send money to a wrong network, that money will disappear. That money is gone for good. That is one bad solution or one bad problem that exists in blockchain. But Pluto's Lab had been able to unravel that solution, be able to provide solution to that big problem. In fact, 2023, when we had a walkathon with Coinbase, we showed Coinbase the solution that were created. Okay, because this project, Skydar Wallet was built on Base Network, and a Base Network is owned by Coinbase. So Coinbase said this is apparently one of the most innovative solution in the entire blockchain. I mean, that's the word. Imagine what that means. Being able to retrieve money that was sent to a wrong network. And that's the only wallet in the entire blockchain at the moment that has such solution. And that is one thing, a big kudos to Pluto's Lab for creating such a powerful solution. Now, let's go to our second solution. Now, note that this wallet now, how does it give, how does it help the Pluto token to keep growing? Now, I don't know if you know about TWT, like a trust wallet token. All right. Now, what is the solution of trust wallet? Why is it growing? It's from the gas fee being earned from doing transaction on trust wallet, right? Same way, Pluto's Lab going to be earning gas fee as people use this in. We're going to earn some fees, and those fees will be converted or be pulled back into the liquidity of Pluto's token. Now, fourth, the second solution, which is our CaviPay.io. Now, this is our fintech solution. Now, take it like OPay, Money Points, or PalmPay, or any other microfinance or fintech bank you have in Nigeria. That is what CaviPay is all about. Now, CaviPay is a fintech solution that had been able to solve a lot of solutions that exist in blockchain space. Now, how does it work? Just look at it now that the same way you use this Banks and Nation to do transactions, that's the same way you use this app to do your normal transactions. So you can use it like normal Naira transactions. Okay, deposit Naira into it, withdraw Naira into it, out of it. Okay, it has also ATM card. Okay, the same ATM card can transfer both Naira and crypto at the same time. Now look at what makes it, apart from normal Naira transaction, which the mobile app is made for. This has taken the solution, fintech solution, to the next level by creating a solution that has not been there before in entire history of fintech solution. Now, how does it work? Under deposit here, you notice that you can deposit both cryptocurrency and Naira in the same app. Do you understand what that means? So it's no longer Naira transaction alone. Okay, you can also deposit what crypto into it, and it transacts that crypto as Naira. So if I want to withdraw my cryptocurrency from Phantom Wallet, from Binance, or from any wallet at all, and I want to convert it to P2P to go and sell, and unfortunately, sometimes you can get scammed in the process of converting the Naira to P2P. I mean, pay to pay. You know, that is how many persons use to convert the Naira to crypto or crypto to Naira. They go to pay because sometimes they get defrauded in the process of converting this. So you don't need to go through the third party again, the route of P2P method again, and which sometimes you take you some litigation to 1 day, 2 days, sometimes a week before the asset is released to you. Sometimes you end up losing the assets. It has happened countless times. In fact, a friend of mine, one of my senior friends, told me about his community, a friend that was doing transactions and he lost $200,000. This I'm talking about recently, not quite long. $200,000 on the exchange on P2P, and this person already have a golden badge. So you have been transacting for a long time, and the person he was buying from also had a golden badge. So he thought the person could pull it in, and the person just locked out of the app and deleted his app. Till now, I don't know about now, but as at the time he told me the information, he has not recovered the money. So my point is, this is one of the solutions, one of the challenges you have when you go to through P2P. With this app, with this CaviPay app, you don't need to go through that route again. All you need to do is deposit your crypto into this app, and you can withdraw it as what Naira. Of course, like I already told you, you can still use it like normal Naira transactions, like normal the way you use a normal OPay Money Points to do normal Naira transaction, right? You can see my account number here. You can copy the account number and deposit Naira into it, right? But instead of not just using Naira alone, you can also deposit crypto into it and withdraw that crypto as Naira. Under send here, you can see under send here, you can send either crypto out or send Naira out of this place. So it means that I can use it to buy crypto and also use it to sell crypto. Do you understand? So if I deposit crypto into it and withdraw the crypto as Naira into any other mobile app account, or I can spend that crypto the way I spend my Naira through the app. So through the ATM card, private pay ATM card. So I can spend that crypto the way I spend my naira. I can go to a shopping mall and put my private pay ATM card into the POS machine, and it will pay me. If you pay them naira, whereas what I'm using to pay them is what crypto. Let me tell someone you get my point here. So you can use your cryptocurrency to pay for these services. Spend it the way you spend a naira seamlessly. This is the first time in the history of cryptocurrency that you can actually have this app like this, that how you can spend your crypto the same way you spend naira. So we're able to create a bridge between cryptocurrency and fiat currency, that you can actually spend crypto the same way you spend naira. On top of here too, you can see under spend, you can use cryptocurrency here to recharge airtime, data, electric bills, TV subscriptions, and so many other things coming up shortly. Okay, so the same way you spend your naira, you can spend your crypto the same way, seamlessly. Now, coming shortly is about integrating about 15 different blockchain into this app. 15 different blockchain. What that means is that more than 80% of different cryptocurrencies can be transacted in this app. You don't understand what that means? That you can spend those crypto the way you spend naira. That you can just deposit that crypto in this app and put your ATM card into POS machine, and that crypto will convert to naira directly, and you are withdrawing naira as cash or transferring it as mobile app transfer into other bank app. That's what I mean. Then this is the biggest innovation in the entire blockchain, in the entire fintech space. Coming shortly too is integrating domestic accounts into this app. That is the dollar account, like euro, pounds, and dollar domestic account. Dollar account to use in your other bank. You can also adding it here shortly. So you can able to have dollar account with ATM card. Sorry, with with ATM card, ATM dollar accounts, with a account number altogether comes with it. Now, so it means that this app is a one-stop app, one-stop financial mobile app globally that you can use to do transaction both in fiat currency, in cryptocurrency across the globe. Friends, this is one of the biggest innovation in entire fintech. So CapitaPay is taking the lead in innovative fintech solution in Nigeria. Okay, now let's go ahead and talk about other solutions. I mentioned two solutions we are providing, okay, under our utility. I mentioned about our SkyDA wallet, which take care of our blockchain solutions. Now I mentioned about our CapitaPay, which takes care of our fintech solution. It's just a fintech solution like mobile, like an OPay Money Point, but it has more renounced innovation, integrating both cryptocurrency into the app. Coming shortly is going to be our ATM machine that have both that can transact both cryptocurrency and naira at the same time. Okay, all these things that one of the solutions that CapitaPay is providing. And this is going to make it one of the biggest fintech solutions in entire Africa, not just in Nigeria, entire Africa. Now, let's move ahead to other innovative solution we have, which is our Kaifu.io. Kaifu is another powerful innovation that we have. Now, how does Kaifu work? Kaifu is our decentralized smart contract trading bot. Here again, many persons have gotten involved in a smart contract, that trade for them, which is a good one, right? But unfortunately, many of them also have lost money on these different smart contracts. Okay, some persons also have gotten a bot that trade for them. Okay, now the bots also lose money as going forward. Maybe might be making some profit at the early stage, but as time goes by, start losing money. Why? Because a bot that's been mass produced with time will start failing. Okay, that's the honest truth. Because market is dynamic. It's always change after a while. And so if the bot is very perform this way, it is being programmed to perform this way, and market start tending to the other direction. But because you are not the programmer of the bot, so you continue to use it the way it was programmed to trade. Because whereas market had tinted to another direction, what happened is the bot start making losses and you start losing money. That's one of the disadvantage of using a bot. Okay, how many friends that have lost millions? Okay, millions, thousands of dollars in trading bots. Now, I'm not discouraging it. Okay, I'm not discouraging. If you know how to use it, good for you. You can go ahead and get one and use it. It's fine. At least it will help you trade all the time. Even when you are sleeping, it can be making money for you. However, just bear in mind that it might be also your downfall. Now, another thing is some persons also decide to give their money to someone. It's okay. I don't want to stress myself on how to do the trading. I need someone to do the trading for me. Can you trade it for me? They'll promise, okay, I'm going to use SYZ ROI. Now they started trading, and after a while, they'll come up with stories uh upon stories, and the money disappear. It has happened countless times that all this ROI, all these companies that promise of ROI, most time they don't stay up to a year. Few of them stayed um a year plus, but with time, you end up losing people's fund. In fact, some of them will deliberately continue to pay you some few years so that you have built trust and you cannot go all as okay, it's working. And you can go and call your whole community, whole villages, whole churches, family members, everybody, even your enemies, and put into the business because you have now you drew money from it and you believe that it's paying. And the time the money have grown massively, they will disappear with people's fund. It has happened countless times. If you want to take a census in this meeting, I bet you 90% of persons in this call must have lost money in one way or the other in the name of ROI. So what is Kaifu doing different? Why do we have confidence in this Kaifu that is the solution that you have been looking for? Okay, well, for one thing, Kaifu has an innovative solution that for now, there's no board that has such innovation. Yes, I said it. There's no board right now that has such innovation that Kaifu have. How does it work? Let's assume I'm trading with Kaifu, and both of us bought an asset. Okay, um, we bought the same assets at the same price with the same amount, say $1,000. Okay, and I'm trading with Kaifu. You are trading with normal in the decentralized wallet, right? Now that assets are moving down to let's say 50% minus. Of course, your $1,000 will now become $500. My $1,000 will still be $1,000 with some profit on it. This is one of the biggest solutions we have in entire trading space. That while people are losing money, the bot is make money even from the losses. I'm talking about not futures, so this trading on sports. I'm talking about sport trading. This is one of the biggest innovations in entire trading space. Okay, so but what really makes it more daring is the way it's structured. The kind of confidence is built in that you are not giving out your money to a third party. Your money is 100% in your custody. Your money is 100% in your custody. You are not giving it to anybody. It's in a decentralized wallet. What it means that you are the only one that have access to this fund. You're the only one that have access to this fund. So there's no story that okay, they come to you, couple money, you see error 404. They're going for upgrade. An upgrade, they never end the upgrade. I mean, it's one of the most heart attack message you get. Go couple money, see, log into your website, the app, and see error 404. I mean, know that they are gone. It happened countless times to many of us there. So we learned that lesson. So instead of building the system in a way that people the owners of the app can actually access this fund. It was designed in a PAM account structure. If you know how PAM account works, okay, for those who trade FX, okay, the accounts, the person that deposits the fund, okay, they call it the slave account, is the only one that have access to his fund. The pool, the trader can only place a trade on the pool, but doesn't have access to make withdrawal from that pool. That's how it's designed. So that is the same concept that Kaifu is designed with. You understand? So the Kaifu can only place a trade. Plutus Lab can place a trade on behalf of the people that deposited money in there. Okay? So, but they cannot have asked sets of people's form because in the decentralized format. In fact, even you that deposited the money, you can only make withdrawal from that money, but with the same wallet you use in depositing the money. How do I mean? Deposit money there with say through your Phantom wallet. Okay, I want to make withdrawal. You now go to Binance to withdraw the money to Binance. No, it's not going to work. That same wallet that made that deposit must be the same wallet that made the withdrawal. That is high design, making it building confidence, security to people's fund, because security of people's fund is more important. Is more important than anything else. In fact, it's better that their asset is secured, they didn't make profit, than they lose their capital. So, and that reason why it was designed that way. You see, there's this company, that loses people's money. One of the biggest loss Nigeria experience, apart from MMM, MBA, right? I think it was in particular that team was very hot. So now that's MBA for us. Now in that's they claim that the government clamped down on them. We don't know the facts. Okay, so I'm sorry for calling names, right? Now let's assume government was the one that clamped them down, all right, and seized that fund. If such a thing can happen to Kaifu, why? Because even if something is shut down the website, the people's fund cannot be touched by anybody. It is those individuals that deposited the fund, the wallet they use in depositing the fund is only means whereby the wallet can be withdrawn, the fund can be withdrawn. That's the only way. There is no other way. So making it very safe and secured. I don't know if that makes sense to you. If you like that kind of concept that your fund is secure in your hand and you're making some good profits and you have security of money, okay, the kind of trading style it uses, it's not something that you trade today, you're waking up morning, you see the thing has trade and make big losses. No, I mean, this is one of the biggest solution Kaifu has brought in the entire trading space. And we really congratulate these concepts, okay, the innovative trading bots that they have brought in. So these three things I mentioned are the utilities of Plutus Lab. Mentioned the SCADA wallets. I mentioned the KaiFuPay.io, which is our fintech solution. Now I mentioned Kaifu.io, Kaifu.PlutusLab.io. This is our trading bot, a decentralized trading bot that trade for you. Now the question is, how do Plutus Lab make money? Okay, how do we make money? Because if they're trading for you, how do they make money since they don't have access to the fund? Now, they only make profit from the profits they generate for you. That means if they don't make profit for you, nothing for them. Okay, so when they make profits, the profit is going to be shared depending on the amount you deposited. So if you deposit around $1 to $99, the profit sharing will be 70-30. 70% goes to the company, 30% goes to the owner of the money. If you deposit from $100 to $499, the sharing formula is going to be 40-60. 60% goes to the company, 40% goes to the owner of the money. From $500 and above, it's going to be 50-50. All right, so that is how the same structure is. So, friend, what are you waiting for? To have access to these trading bots, it should cost you not less than $1,000 to get the trading bot. But this bot is not for sale. No, not selling it to anyone. Because one, I just told about when the bot is in mass produced, and of course, when the market change direction, might not know how to twist it to continue with the new trend of market direction. So it's better managed by the people that built the bot. So you only pay a second from the profit they generate for you. Now, there's a referral bonus on it. And the referral bonus is not on the capital people deposited. And I can tell you, any system that say, okay, if you deposit $1,000, they now remove 10% or 10% and pay to the person that referred you. Trust me, it's soon be sustained. Check it. None of them has been sustained before. And the one that happened like that too, right now, will also be sustained because you're paying people from the capital of other investors. So that means that at the point of depositing the money is already in minus. So you have to start trading to meet up the capital again before you start generating profit for that person. So the referral structure on this one only pay you from the profit that is generated, not from the capital. And trust me, it's still huge. It's still huge. So even the IBOs, the independent business owners, those that call the business of this those that start business from the business in this business. Those that start a business from the business in this business, you're going to make a lot of money. I'm going to explain to you shortly. So now, all you need to do to have access to these bots, okay? To have access to these bots, it just costs you a token of $55. Now, it's like a combo. You're not just having access to the bots, you're also having access to our Cardi Pay card, the ATM card that transacts both crypto and naira at the same time. I mean, this is a unique crypto solution, okay? A unique crypto solution. So you have access to this card. You have access to about 50 units of our native token, Pluto's token, PLTL, the hot cake token. I mean, people are looking for a way to have access to this token, and this is the only way. Funny enough, this is the only way right now you can have access to this token. Okay, there's some other way you can buy this token apart from this means. So, friends, if you want to have access to this token, order for your card right now. Okay, pay for the subscription to have access to this Kaifu. With access to the Kaifu, you have access to the card, the about 50 units of Plutos at the launch if you send to you. Then you also have about you also have access to our, of course, the mobile app, which you can now use to make transaction. You create an account with us and start making transaction with our mobile app, with our ATM card, and so many other innovative solutions we have. Now, that's it. So you have to go back to the person that invited you to this meeting and thank the person so much for sharing the opportunity. Then request for his business link. That's the only way to come on board. You have to use the person's business link. Okay, create an account with us. Put an account with Cardi Pay. All right, order for your card. When you've done that, everything follows. Okay, the card will be sent to your doorstep by our courier service. So make sure you put a clear direction of where you live or your office space where the courier service can actually bring the card to your doorstep. Okay, now you can also start using the card to make some transaction, both naira and crypto transaction. Great. Now, if you decide to be an IPO means independent business owner. That means you are creating a business inside this business. And you can make a lot of money from it. I can tell you for free. You can make a lot of money. How does it work? Now, when somebody uses your link, you have many persons that already use your link to mine Pluto's token before now. Go back to them, show them the opportunity. Tell them, hey, this coin you're mining has grown to become something bigger than you imagine. All right. Join this meeting by 8 p.m. tomorrow, Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays by 8 p.m. and get detailed information about this project, okay, and see how it can benefit you. Now, when they join this meeting and get the information, what happened? They will order for the card through your link, and when that happens, you make money. Okay, for each transaction, for each subscriptions of $5, you're making how much? $10 instantly. $10. All right. And you can withdraw it instantly too. Okay, it's automated now. So $10, you can withdraw it if you want to. Now, second generation, $3, third generation, $1.3. It's 8 cents for first cent to 7th generation. That's how it's designed. All right. Now, what it means is that when people order for the card, you get paid. Now they're happy that you showed them the opportunity, and so on, they also get paid. You also get paid. But we also have a small package, a smaller package for those who could not afford $55 because we want everybody to be part of this opportunity. So if you cannot afford $55, you can afford $35. Okay, $35 will give you access to the card, also give you the access to the Kaifu. Okay, but instead of giving 50 units of Pluto token, it will give you only 18 units Pluto token. That's different. This one will give you 18 units, this one will give you 50 units. Of course, when you have access to Pluto token right now is a value at $1. Launching at $1. All right, that means about $50. The coin has the potential to hit $1,000 in a few months of launching it. All right, so let's say Jimmy just have $100. We're talking about $5,000. Your $50 you use to subscribe to the system, it'll give you how much? $5,000. That's what it means. Okay, so now when people order for the card with $5, you get $5.1 as a referral commission. Second generation, $1.5, 67 cents, 0.5 cents, 22 cents, also second generation. Now, this compensation plan, or when people join the IPO, join the business, okay, is not where the real money is. The money here is big. This one alone can make $1 billion. Yes, can make $1 billion in less than a year. But that's not where the real money is. Guess what? When these people when they now order for the card and then start depositing money into the Kai food, and we start trading for them, now you start making profits, start making money from the profit generated for them. So that profit that comes to the company is going to be shared among the IPOs. So that's it, 40%, 25%, 15%, 12%, and 8% shared out to 5 generations. This on the Kaifu is up to 5 generations, but on the subscription of the card of the Kaifu is how much? It's up to 7 generations. Do you understand? So, but this Kaifu now is not one off. It's not one off. It comes in every single day. As they make profit, you get rewarded instantly. Every single day. Each profit they make, you get rewarded. So you wake up in the morning, you refresh your app. You can see $100, $200, $1,000. Every single day you refresh, you must see money from a profit being generated because you have a large community that have made a good deposit in the system. Friends, this is what we call residual income. This is where you can now rest, that you have plugged into a system that pays you even while sleeping. This one doesn't depend on you referring people again. You don't need to do other work again. You don't need to keep on referring, because on the normal referral, normal networking, for those that are into networking, if you stop building your team, you stop earning. That's the truth. When you stop building your team, when you start referring people, you stop earning. But here, it's not like that. Because you have already referred people, and those people have deposited money, and the money is still there, and we're trading for them and making profit for them, friends, you're going to be paid every day. Every day. You're going to be paid every single day. So it's if you understand the concept, you're going to go all out to make sure that you have a very large community that you're going to deposit money in the Kaifu so that you can go and relax. That's what we call time freedom, money freedom. You do 2 things. If you're able to get mastery on these 2 things, that you have time freedom and have money freedom, trust me, you're going to be one of the happiest people, because some persons will have the money, but they don't have the time to enjoy it. Some persons have the money, but they don't have time to enjoy it. Some persons will have the time, but there's no money. But if you're able to get these 2, you have time, you have money, friends, you're going to enjoy it. In fact, you're going to live long, because you have enough time to do the thing that really pleases you, the thing that really you are happy. Okay, you're going to spend time on doing those things, because you whether you work or not, money comes to you. That is where residual income comes in. So that's how it's designed. Now, we also have other incentives for those who really want to build the system, have million dollar reward, plenty rewards, ranging from cash award, car award, travel award, so on and so forth. Okay. Travel awards. If you like traveling like me, you're going to travel a lot with this opportunity. But we're also hosting a 90 days challenge. This 90 days challenge is for those who really desire to retire early, who really desire to become a billionaire without compromising their current lifestyle. Yes, you heard me. Without compromising their current life, because when someone says you're going to be a billionaire, you have to ask, what am I going to sacrifice? Is it human head or what? If it's not human head, what kind of business am I going to do? Is it drop pushing? If not drop pushing, or is it containers business? Who are going to be my enemies? Who are going to be my competitors? How many times do I have to work? How many hours do I need to work in a day? What are the risk factors? So many things going to be put in place. You're going to have some big sacrifice going to make to be a billionaire in a normal conventional work. To be a billionaire, you have to make some real sacrifice. Trust me, there's no shortcut. If you want to be a billionaire in the real life, you have to make some real sacrifice. That's the truth. Trust me, ask anybody that's a billionaire, he will tell you. I was listening to a documentary of Dangote. He was mentioning how his life cycle is. Unfortunately, he doesn't even have vacation, hardly have vacation. Now, okay, when he sleeps every from 11, 12 every night. I woke up 5, 4, 4, 5 every night, every morning. So how many hours has he slept? Okay, and he say work like normal conventional staff. Immediately you get to office, you get busy all through the day. Now that's fine, right? And that is what have put into that position. You have to put in work. But friends, I'm telling you, with 90 days challenge, we can reinvent the wheel of working for a very long time, for compromising your current lifestyle to be able to become a billionaire. This is the shortest route to follow. Like I said, this is the shortest route I know of that you can become a billionaire in a shortest possible time, in less than 2 years. In less than 2 years. Now, how does it work? Please pay attention. Now, this is very simple. This is very simple. And this computation is done in a worst case scenario. The worst case scenario that you can do far, far, far above this if you determine to do it. Now, how does it work? Just give yourself a task that, okay, I want to break free from this shackle of financial wants, financial need. I want to become a billionaire, and I want to use this project to be a billionaire. The project has the capacity to do that for you. Now, all you need to do is what? In 30 days' time, in 90 days' time, which is 3 months, okay, endeavor to have at least 10 persons that will do the same thing you are doing. 10 persons that will subscribe into a Kaifu, pay $55. 10 persons only in 90 whole days, right? 3 whole months. So all you need to do to get these 10 persons, take your contacts. Get your contacts, get people, talk to them about this opportunity, invite them to attend this meeting. You don't have to start preaching to them, because if you do, you get one out. Okay, all you need to do is what? Invite them, come and listen to the opportunity. There's a new fintech solution that's available right now. I want you to come and listen to this fintech solution and see how it can impact your life. They're having this webinar 8 p.m. Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Which of the day will be free? Let me remind you to join this meeting. The person give you his time, and you took it down. Take your time. 1 hour to the time, call the person, remind the person, and make sure the person attend the meeting. So if you do like that, like you have 10 persons that attend the meeting every day through you, trust me, it will take you 3 months. 1 month, you're able to achieve that. Yes. Now, these people now, you work with them to do the same thing you have done. That everybody that join your structure, remember in the that first level, remember you're going to pay $10 for each person that join, right? So $10 times 10 of them, that will give you how much? $100. Now, this $100, you have 100 of them now, right? You work with these 100 of them. Sorry, yes, 10 times 10 and 100, right? These 100 of them, these 10 of them, sorry, 10 of them, okay, work to get their own 10 persons. That'll give them 100 persons, right? But in that second generation, they themselves will pay $10 each, which is now giving them $100 each, right? But you will pay $300 each. So 3 times 100, that's going to give you $300, right? It's not big money, but $300. Now, third generation, it happened like that. So everybody worked to get 10 persons in 90 days. 10 persons in 90 days. That means in 1 year, 9 months, so it's the 7th generation now, you must have made how much? $2.8 million. Did you hear my voice? Yes, I said $2.8 million. That's already a billion. About 6 billion Nigerian naira. I mean, just for 90 days work. You didn't lift a finger, you didn't have sleepless nights, you didn't have headache, you didn't compromise your current lifestyle, you didn't do so many things. All you did was to what? Invite people, just invitation. Some persons can even run normal ad, just take $10, $20 and run a Google ad with your link. People will put it in through their link to join a meeting, to listen to opportunity, or add the recorded meeting of this, have the one of 15 minutes, you can share it with people, or can use it to run an ad, people watch it and click the link and start. Very simple. So there are a lot of ways you can do this. Now, What if you decide to go through $35 card sale, all right? $35, which is a $35 is smaller package of subscription into the Kaifu. Now, instead of being paid $10, you'll be paid $5.1, right? So it means that in the first generation, you're going to be having $51, okay, $50, just like that. In the third generation, in seventh generation, you already have made how much? $2.1 million. You get it? $2.5 million. That is it. $2.5 million. So imagine this kind of big money coming. Even in this $5, which is a smaller package, this is $2.5 million. You're already a billionaire too. Check it now, $2.5 million. You check it, $2.5 million times it by 1,500. For 1,400, that's how much? 3.5 billion. See, the roadmap to be a billionaire is very simple. Now, what are you waiting for? Trust me, this one is far, far easier than the current job you're doing now. It's far, far easier than the current business you're doing now. So why don't you give this opportunity to become part of this innovative fintech? Besides, this is not the kind of business that you introduce people into and you kind of say, oh, what if this is fail? What if people lose their money? No, nobody's giving us their money. Their money is 100% their custody in their decentralized wallet. You trade for them and they share the profits. That's all. Everybody's happy. And this will go back to you, thank you for the opportunity to share with them because they are making money. Now, all these things are to give value to the Pluto token. Now, remember I told you when we trade for people, they 7%, 60%, 50%, depending on the amount deposited, come back to the company. Now, 40% of that money that comes to the company goes back to the liquidity of Pluto's token. 40%. So imagine how far the coin will grow in because of the massive revenue pumping into the coin. When I say that the coin is going to hit $1,000 within a few months of launching, in less than 12 months of launching it, we're not joking around. We are serious about this. It's going to hit far more than that. So if you understand what this means, okay, you're going to be enthusiastic about sharing the opportunity to people because you know if you already have the coin, you're going to be celebrating. And buying the card now is also an opportunity for you to get the coin too. So friends, this is one of the biggest fintech solutions we have. And summary, I've mentioned about what we have, the Kaifu, the SCADA wallet, and CaviPay. All these things are solutions that Pluto's Lab is bringing to give value to the native token, Pluto's token, and also give real-life solution to people in a fintech solution and on a blockchain solution. So friends, it is time for you to start making progress. I mean, start reaping from this opportunity. There's time, it's seed time. It's time for you to start planting the seed to become a billionaire. And how do you need to start? All you need to do is go back to the person that invited to this meeting and request for a business link and start right now, tonight, to order for your card. Don't let this night pass because procrastination is a thief of time, okay? A thief of destiny, yes. So it has stolen so many destinies. So many persons will also have been a multi-billionaire, but because they procrastinated, they missed that opportunity. So it is time to act. And I can tell you, there's no best time. The best time will be yesterday, and that best time is today, not tomorrow. So friends, thank you so much for being part of this meeting tonight. And I can tell you for free, it's worth your time. Thank you. We can't be here without you. So I appreciate your time, your dedication, your commitment to this project. And I can tell you, in no distant time, we will all reap massively. Once again, my name is Benny Sintima, the gatekeeper to this great community. If you have any question, please feel free to unmute yourself and ask a question. And let's see how I can help you to get started. Any question? Any comment? Any reminder? Just tell us how you feel about the opportunity or a question. Let's hear from you. Thank you.